Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Yeah, Bartman, thank you for your donation. YouTube user, thank you for your 3 donations. I appreciate that. Yvette, welcome back. Zimmy, how you doing? James, what's up? Cassandra, welcome. We got Andrew, what's up? Alette, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right. Let's start it off with Bartman. Then we'll do the YouTube user triple shot. All right, Bartman, how can I survive on my own when my older brother ain't hanging out? Well, let's find out how that is going to happen. Ashley, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. All right, if I'm going to survive on my own, I would do so with the Ocean Tarot. The Ocean Tarot, because sometimes you're out on the ocean. You have to sort of swim on your own and see what is going on with that. Cassandra, welcome. How you doing as well? All right, let's see. YouTube user quad shot. Let's find out what's going on with Bartman. If ain't nobody around, how are we going to survive individually, independently, and make ourselves a success in life? Let's find out what is going to happen with this. You have the Emperor. It is about taking charge. It is about taking charge. Sarah, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Sometimes we just have to reach out and take charge. Sometimes we have to get going on our own. Sometimes we do have to find our own way. And I think that's kind of where we're at right now with the situation. It is time to sort of find our own way, find our own destiny, definitely be the emperor as far as it goes. Zimmy, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Kim, the ninja, welcome. Kim, how are you doing? But yeah, the Emperor says you're just going to have to do it, make it happen. I mean, there's a lot of sort of things that we can do to make money. There's a lot of things we can do to be independent. I think the bottom line is to just make that decision, make that determination, and just start walking that path of independence. This is something I can do. This is something that is possible, and I am going to make it happen, right? Because the Emperor doesn't really mess around with that. The Emperor takes charge, it takes command, and it just makes the grade as far as that is concerned. You are going to have monetary help, though. I mean, that could be something that is needed. We need a little bit of monetary help. We need a little bit of support as it is. There are some concerns about being out alone, being it and doing it the way that we do it. There are some independence things we got to learn, we got to pick up. But this is something that just happens day by day. It's something you have to sort of understand, go forth and get it done. I don't think there's a magic formula that anybody can sort of tell you about how you do do it. But yeah, it is about being independent. It is about getting financial help, whether it be maybe a government grant, maybe getting some educational stuff, getting a degree with that. There is a level of concern, though, because, I mean, like anything in life, going from 0 to 100 miles per hour is harsh. So I would recommend start taking those steps now. That is my solution. That is my answer. Start taking the steps now towards independence, being the emperor. You don't have to be completely 100% independent with whatever the brother is helping out with, but you can start being that way. We can start get some government help with that. We can alleviate fears by stepping out there one step at a time, one small step at a time, and making it a little more independent day after day. And then one day you're like, hey, I'm completely 100% independent, but it's a day-by-day thing. And this is a matter of embracing your passions, embracing what you want to do, how you want to do it, and make a living out of it and do stuff like that. I mean, I read tarot, of all things, and I'm a software developer. How did I get to read tarot? I have no clue, but I'm reading tarot. So it's like that, right? You just wander into something, you make it your home, you make it your skill level, and you just become somebody that is good at whatever that thing is. So find your passion, chase it, and make it your independence, make it your reliance. And I think you will be just fine in those regards. Anyway, we got the YouTube user Quad Shot wants to know below what's going to happen with N. He did not respond about my text about the movies. You want to go see the Batman. You want to go see the Batman. And he's like, wait a minute. I don't know if I want to go see the Batman. I mean, you're like, whoa. What happened with all of this? Why do you answer my text? Why are you communicating with me? Let's find out. By using the Cosmo Beings Tarot, this is indeed, Sarah, thank you for your donation. This is indeed the number one new deck I got. By the way, the Cosmo Beings by Joanna Nelson, another great deck from her. Cassandra, thank you for your donation as well. Let's get this. Let's mix it up. Let's do the YouTube user Quad Shot and find out what is going to happen with this. I mean, we're going to see the Batman. We need to see the Batman. And who are we going to see it with? If we can't go with N, we need to find out what's going on. And by the way, I just got some of my graphic novels, by the way. I got Batman. I got 5 Batman graphic novels. This is Prelude to Nightfall. This is the introduction of Bane. Anyway, so this is the introduction of Bane. And Bane coming out of the prison that he was in. And the story is a little bit different than the movie. But anyway, this is a prelude. So this is like a 5-book series. I picked up all 5. It was on sale. It's soft cover, so it was cheap. And compared to hardcover omnibuses and whatnot. So I think it's kind of funny you're going to see Batman. Anyway, all right, I mean, worst case, just get the graphic novel. Just get the graphic novel. It's much better than the freaking movie anyway. I'm just saying. A graphic novel just pulls you into that world. Okay. Anyway, so they're not responding to my text. What are we doing? What's going on with that? High Priestess, 3 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. I mean, Lachey, thank you for your donation. I think they're a bit hesitant for getting started on this relationship. They're a bit scared a little bit with that. The High Priestess, what's there? What is unknown? What am I going to do? There are some feelings that I'm just not there. I'm just not ready for some of these things to come back. I'm just not ready for taking a step out into the open with this 3 of Swords. I'm afraid of heartbreak. What if I commit myself? What if I actually do this for real? Is it going to be heartbreak? Because it looks very challenging. 7 of Swords, Scissors, sort of trying to sneak out at this point. You're just trying to sneak out at this point. Cappy Ram, thank you for your donation. All right, the second one. What's our future? What is our future? Take a peek into the future and find out what N feels for us while we're on the N thing. While we're there, we might as well see what kind of future we have. Is it love or is it not love? I don't know. Let's see what kind of future we could end up with. Lachey with the 2nd on the double shot. Thank you so much, Lachey. I appreciate you. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. I mean, the future is an off-on relationship. You've had it before. You're going to have it again. It doesn't look like they're ready to make a strong commitment with this. The King of Cups is separation, the emotional sort of separation that they're sort of feeling at the moment. The Wheel of Fortune, they kind of want that off and on. What goes around comes around. You got to kind of figure it out. 17, welcome. How you doing? But yeah, the Wheel of Fortune says, I'm going to do what I've always done because that's what I do. Ms. Rocky, thank you for your donation. Ooh, thank you so much. I appreciate Ms. Rocky for the very generous donation there and the compliments too. I appreciate you, Ms. Rocky. Thank you again. I love you.
I love you.
All right, YouTube user with the 5-shot. What is that? I don't know what that is. That I know a quad shot, triple, a double shot, 5-shot. No clue. What to call it? Anyway, Ace of Pentacles says they want to get started again. Then they don't want to get started again. Then they want to get started again. Then they don't want to get started again. There's your future. I mean, you gotta do what N wants to do, apparently. And Nelson is a mystery. Nelson is a mystery. Me and A have officially ended. How are they feeling? How are they feeling here? We've officially cut the line, me and A. Well, you've officially ended with N several times. Several times. Is this something that's going to officially, how do they feel? 7 of Cups, they don't care. I mean, they were inconsistent to begin with, the way it goes. Mazza B, what's going on? Jamie Lee, thank you for your donation. The 7 of Cups says they got other options. I'm sorry, they got other options. They're going to be pursuing the other options, making it happen. 6 of Wands says, hey, if somebody doesn't want me, I'm going to find somebody else. They don't seem to hesitate. They seem to just go out, they make it, and they just do what they do. They're going to pick up some more people. They're going to get some other relationships. That's what they do. That's what they do. The 6 of Wands says they see it as like whatever. A doesn't care. That's the thing. N cares. A does not care. We got High Priestess with the donation tonight. High Priestess and Zimmy, you are in the queue. Thank you so much for your donations. Power of the P coming in, and Jamie Lee with the double shot. Thank you so much. All right. Senior manager thinks of me as a future manager. Can you be a manager and they be a manager at the same time? Or is it mutually exclusive? Let's find out. Lover, welcome. All right. High Priestess She-Wolf, I got your donation. Let me know what your question is. The Fool and the Magician. We just talked about this. If you're not on the Patreon stream, go get on the Patreon stream. Every week I have a private stream only for Patreon people. And we go and we hang out. They ask all the questions they want to know information of, and we discuss tarot lessons. So it's like a one-on-one lesson with me. If you want to learn tarot, people charge hundreds of dollars. You can get on here for $5 a month, is what I'm saying. You can be here for $5 a month. You don't have to pay hundreds of dollars for lessons for that stuff anyway. But I'm just saying, we talked about the Fool and the Magician. The magician is having the skills that you need to go forward. They're having the skills that make the grade, that make people impressed with that, right? You combine that with a movement card like the Fool. You're moving into a space where you're going to be able to use those resources. You're going to be able to use those skills, and I think that is very important for you. I think they like that. They're going to move you into a better place. They're going to move you into a space where they can use your talents because they recognize your talents. It's a matter of getting you into the right place for that, because obviously, if you're a math genius, they're not going to have you sweeping the floor unless it's a Goodwill Hunting movie or something. I'm just saying, they're going to move you into a better place. That is what they think about you. Power of the P, thank you for your donation. And Jamie Lee's coming in with a triple shot. Look at you. Jamie Lee's all fancy tonight. Joan, welcome to the stream. And KD got in here as well. KD, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait, KD. You know what it is? All right, we got M, we got senior manager, we got all this stuff. YouTube user has another reading down the line. But in the meantime, let's go for Kim the Ninja. I like that. Hello. How can I earn a raise at work? Ask for it, I guess. Let's find out. Let's get you a raise at work, because clearly you're doing a good job. And you just need more money. You need somebody to hand you a little more fat cash because of inflation. The price on everything is so freaking expensive nowadays. I went to get some bacon, and the price of bacon is up a lot. The price of everything is up. So you're just going to have to ask. You're going to have to say, look, I need more of that fat cash. The Knight of Wands is taking action. It is a fire card. All right. It is a fire card. That's what happened. That is what happened. The Knight of Wands is a fire card. You're going to have to take this initiative into your own hands. You can't wait. You really can't wait for somebody else to bring it up. You're going to have to bring it up, right? Entertainment purposes only, obviously. Never do anything at your job based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But just in case you did ask, though, but Kim, the ninja, say, look, I'm good at ninjutsu. All right. I'm good at Kodakuru ninjutsu. I'm good at taijutsu. I'm good with all the weapons. I'm good with the swords. I'm just good with ninjutsu. And then you say, while I'm good with ninjutsu, why don't you give me some more fat cash, right? Denise, welcome to the stream. And Myra, thank you for your donation. Coco, how are you doing? But yeah, the Knight of Wands says you got to take it. You can't really do that. Being a team player is your key. I mean, it is. Being a team player is your key here. Working with the team, being the team player, helping out other people. This is something where you lift the team up. You make the place better because you are present. And when people see this, when people know this, they want to give you more money. Bottom line, they want to keep you, right? Denise, thank you for your donation. The Knight of Cups as well. People got to like you. Be likable. There we go. Be likable. Sarah, you're 2 away. Be likable, Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance or Ms. Romance, and be a team player. Be somebody that lifts the team up. Be somebody that helps other people. Be somebody that's present. Be somebody that when you're there, everybody is better. Everything is better. That's what I'm saying. I think that's very, very important. Noel, welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. But there you go. There is how you get a raise. You got to ask for it, and you got to be those 2 things that I said. Likeable, and you got to be the person that everybody comes to for information. Everybody loves having you around and whatnot. Sarah, you are next. What should I expect now that I gave him another chance? Sarah, did you open that door? Did you open that love door? Did you get the love balloons and open that door and say, hey, I'm giving you one more shot. You know, you can screw it up again, or you can be decent this time. And they're like, let me see what I should do. Everything is expensive right now. Bacon has slowly been up almost $10 inflation. Oh, Jesus. Alaya, thank you for your donation. I'm just saying, things are a little bit more. I have been stocking up on things that I know are going to go up, like the omnibus comic books and stuff like that. I know they're going to go up, so I went ahead and pre-ordered quite a few of them. So, board games are out of my realm right now. A true story. It's story time with TL. There's a board game that came out that if you wanted to get all of it, it was $800. There's another one that's out. If you want to get all of that, it's $670. Basically, all of it, meaning all the expansions, the board games, the special dice, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff. $800. There's no board game that I can think of that I want that badly that I would spend $800 on one board game. So I'm telling you now. I'm just telling you now. Anyway, so board games are out. I mean, I have enough board games right now to last me the rest of my life, and that's pretty much the rest of the board games I'm going to get. I do have some on pre-order from 2 years ago or a year and a half ago where they weren't outrageous, but the board games now are hilariously expensive. Like, hilariously expensive. What board game is that? If you want to go all in and get everything, Marvel United was the game, if you want to get everything. The other game was this was a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. I ordered all these games. Anyway, I got one game now, and I paid $100 for it. And I looked on eBay, and it's selling for $350. Prices have gone that much. But I want to play it, but if I don't like it, I can sell it for 3 times what I paid for it. Anyway, true story. All right, back to Sarah's read. Sarah's like, when am I getting my read? Oh, anyway, you gave him another chance. Temperance card. Oh man, movement. And I'm just going to tell you, it doesn't look good. it does not look good in this regard. You are looking at sort of being the road to nowhere, getting there quickly on the road to nowhere. And also, they're not really changed much. They're not really in that mode where they're going to be sharing. They're going to be more open. They're going to be more present and working for your benefit, working for the benefit of the relationship. It seems they're kind of a little selfish, to be honest. I mean, Sarah, seems like they're a little bit on the selfish side, a little bit on the closed-ended. It's just like, I'm not ready for anything right now. Temperance says they're a little bit more balanced as far as where you're sort of going with this, but they're going to make the same mistake again. I'm sorry, Sarah, I wanted to give you good news. I wanted to give you good news about the second chance. I think the second chance is nice because you got that renewed honeymoon period, and it looks kind of cool, looks kind of good, but you know, ultimately, it just is kind of challenged at the end of the day for this individual. So, yeah, you should expect the same behavior you've had before. They're a little bit on the selfish side. They're not willing to bend over backwards for you as you need to. I mean, a lot of people just, it's like, come on, at least throw me a bone here. It seems like they're not even willing to do that. So you got a nice little honeymoon period, and you got to kind of throw it to the side with that. Most expensive guitar is $750. Paying more for a board game seems weird. I know, it's like, wait, it's one board game. Like it's one game. It's not like 100 board games or 20 board. Just one. It's just one. Anyway. So I did order a lot of board games 2 years ago, and I'm glad that I did because I'm going to get all of them and I'll be able to immediately sell it for 3 times as much as I paid for them, which is great. I mean, hey, I'm glad I spent that money on the board games long ago. Anyway, Cassandra, well, I got 2 clients this month. That's an easy short-term goal. I like that. Month's half over. Basically, can you get a client every week for 2 weeks? I think it's be decent. I think you got a decent chance with that. We'll do 2 cards for 2 clients. 10 of Wands and the Tower. Yeah. I'm going to say yes. We're going for sort of a positive sign with the Tower, a positive spin on the Tower right now. The Tower next to the 10 of Wands. In other words, here's where the Red Tower. I talked about this on the Patreon stream as well. A lot of times the Death card, the Tower card are seen as so terrible, so horrible. Oh my God. And yet, this is a powerful card. It really is, because you have a 10 of Wands. You're carrying this load. You're carrying this burden, and the burden is freed by the Tower. Things collapse. The burden is no longer there. The burden has collapsed, and it gives you a freeing aspect. It gives you an aspect of, hey, there are some better things here. There are some changes coming that I like, and overall, I'm going to say yes. We're going with a thumbs up, even though we have a Tower card. A lot of times, the Tower card is not negative. Removing a bunch of things that are weighing you down is not that bad of a thing. Prettiest girl, welcome back. And T-Rod, welcome back as well. How y'all doing tonight? Good to see you. I appreciate that. Tonight, we have 30 donations, and we started 30 minutes ago. No, less than that. We started 20 minutes ago. Yeah, we started 20 minutes ago. We have 30 donations. That's a donation every 40 seconds, I think. Math, I fail at math. I do math all day, but whatever. That's not that kind of math. Anyway, Lachey, how does Kay feel about me blocking her? Lachey's not messing around anymore. Lachey is not messing around with that Scorpio anymore. Lachey just basically said, look, we're going to block. Okay, we need a blocking Scorpio kind of card. I mean, me and KD talked about this last night. We said, what would be the official Scorpio deck? I'm really thinking the Poe. This is, Lachey, this is where I'm going with this. We got 2 Scorpio reads. We're going the double Poe tonight. The double Poe, Zimmy, and High Priestess. I did not forget about you. Y'all are actually after the Lachey double shot. All right, let's see what's going on. How does the Scorpio feel about me blocking her? Is anybody happy about being blocked? So, I mean, just like as a general rule. Let's find out about that. Justice, they knew they were going to get blocked. They knew it was coming. I'm sorry. They saw it coming. They saw it coming like the 40-year inflation. They just knew. They just knew that they were going to get blocked, that justice card, right? They had the people behind them that were kind of leaning on them. They were like, you have misbehaved. You are not acceptable in this regard. We are going to have to block you. The Three of Pentacles, they're going to get through the block. They're going to go through that blockade like Game of Thrones. They're going to find a way around it, is what I'm saying. That Scorpio needs to do some stinging with that stinger, and they are not going to hesitate, and they are going to find a way around that. They're going to lower the basket, right? You know what I'm saying? It takes the lotion out of the basket and puts it on its skin. T-Rod, thank you for your donation. So you're gonna lower the lotion, and it's gonna take it out of the basket and put the lotion on the skin. Now the Strength card says they're willing to wait too. They know they're not permanently blocked. They know this is this incremental thing, and that's part of what they're going to tell you when they put the lotion on the skin. I think that they're sort of there, right? They're sort of there. They're sort of there. High Priestess, you did not type a message. Okay. What is your message? What is your message then? I guess I'll move you down the queue. Nine of Pentacles. All right. Nine of Pentacles. They're willing to say goodbye forever if that's what it takes. I'm just saying, let's say they're willing to say goodbye forever if that's what it takes. They're willing to watch that ship sail because they know that they have the lotion on the skin. They know that they're going to be okay. Bottom line, it's just that. It's just that. Fam, thank you for your donation. Barnes, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. You know, I just made those phrases up. Mazda, that's not from a movie. I just made that up. That's me. That's independent. Why do I feel sad about blocking the Scorpio, even though it was the best decision? Why do you feel sad? Let's find out. They're going to find a way around the block anyway, so I wouldn't be sad for too long. You know, sometimes you just got to block people because they're just too annoying. People are annoying. Sometimes you got to block them. I mean, you know, that's the way it is. The way it is. You didn't forget about me. I didn't type anything about asking about that in there about asking that. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. No. See, High Priestess, my new thing is to remind people on the PayPal that I didn't forget about it. Because I do think a lot of people are like, wait a minute. The problem is, here's the problem, everybody. All right. Another story time. I can't put the PayPal donations up here like you see with the super chats because PayPal donations have your real name. And when your real name pops up here, they get pissed off. So I did write something that scans my PayPal account, and when a donation comes in, it puts it up here on the screen. So I wrote an ad in for that. And I used it like once, and I got yelled at for the entire stream. So I stopped doing that. So now the problem is people don't see their name on here. And they're like, where am I at? Right? Because where am I at? So I do two things now. Number one, I remind you that I didn't forget about you. And number two, I try to tell you where you're at. In other words, I'll say you're after YouTube user, you're after Ms. or, you know, Jamie Lee, Ms. Rocky, whatever, right? So that kind of, there's that kind of feel. Anyway, so that's why I do that. So the story time. Technology is not always good when it reveals your real name. Anyway, because it turns out people don't want their real name spammed all over YouTube. All right. Yeah, that's why I'm Tarot Oracle. Anyway, why do you feel sad? I don't know. Page of Pentacles. That's the problem. You needed to implement it, but you didn't want to implement it, right? You didn't want to implement it. That is the issue. That's the issue there. Page of Pentacles. You needed to, but you didn't want to. The Four of Pentacles as well. You feel like you want to communicate with this person, but they ain't going to listen. That's the big key here. They ain't gonna listen. That is a problem. Could you, if they listened, if they had any common sense, could you just explain it out? Could you have a real conversation? Absolutely. And the Ace of Pentacles from a Page of Pentacles. You want to give them another shot. You really do. You want to give them another shot. You want to somehow dream that they're going to be different. But reality is they're not, right? The Ace with the Ace, they're going to get another shot anyway. I think they're going to kind of force their way in, but You got to do what you got to do. I wouldn't feel guilty about anything. You got two indicators from the last reading, this reading, that they are going to sneak their way back in. Page of Pentacles. You need stability. You need stability, and you can't have them wasting your freaking time, right? Noel, thank you for hanging out, and thumbs up. And Andrew's got the thumbs up. And anybody else with the thumbs up? And no, I think we're good. I think we're good for the thumbs up. And all right, Forvin's Mama, welcome, Mama. How you doing? Does tan have feelings for me romantically? I love a good tan. I got to say that. Okay. Thank you for your awesomeness. Another thank you to Miss Rocky. Miss Rocky, you're beautiful and wonderful, and I love you. And let's do Cappy. After Cappy, we're going to do Zimmy. All right. Will G reach out to restart the relationship, to reboot it like a Windows computer after a blue screen? Andrew got that one. All right, let's go. We're going to reboot it like a Windows computer after a blue screen. We're going to do the modern love. We can do the modern love for this. I like it. I think it's going to be okay. Modern loves gets it done. All right. Oh man, like the blue screen, like the blue screen of the BSOD. You know, I never had that problem with my Mac. Well, Mac runs on the Linux kernel, so whatever. No, I never really do have that problem with my Mac. I got to say, you know, my Mac Mini does not have a dynamic reboot mode, but my old Windows laptop does. I don't know what's going on with it, but it just started randomly rebooting. Anyway, you know, screw Windows. Okay, hashtag not all Windows. Okay, what am I doing? We're doing Cappy. Will G reach out to restart this relationship? Yes. That's pretty simple. Very simple indeed. I say yes. We got reaching out here. We got reaching out here. And we got reaching out here. Sometimes you don't really even need to read the freaking cards. Yeah. You know, this is one of those readings where you really just don't need to open up the cards. Seven of Pentacles, I don't really care what it means. I got somebody reaching out to restart a relationship. Eight of Pentacles, I don't really care. I got somebody reaching out to start a relationship. I got somebody reaching out over here to seven. You have the double seven. Now we do have the we do have the numerology. We do have the numerology thing. Now, the numerology, can we get the numerology thing on a seven? Did we download the seven? We didn't. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, but the sevens are about sort of restarting everything, giving it another chance, and reaching out just makes it happen, Cappy. It's so simple, so easy. You don't have to know. A lot of times you just don't have to know anything about tarot. You just throw down stuff and go, oh, look. And that's what my course is about. By the way, almost 1 million views on my course. Just saying, that's a long time ago. I made that thing 12 years ago. It's got almost 1 million views, 1 million crazy people trying to watch my video. I don't know what's going on. Y'all like it. I don't know what else. What else can I do? Zimmy, should I find a new apartment this July, or should I buy, what are you doing? Or should I buy Mercedes? Oh, man. Mama, thank you for your other donation. Mercedes or car? I mean, Z, let's find out. Mercedes or apartment? I mean, apartment or car? Are you going to live in the Mercedes? Or buy a Mercedes and go on an adventure? I mean, I guess you can live in the Mercedes. That's kind of, I mean, you may want to buy a Scooby van or something instead of that, is what I'm saying. You may want to buy a Scooby van. All right, this is a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
By the way, if you're new to the stream, a throwdown is a brutal cage match between two options, because a lot of times you don't know what to do. You don't know how to manage this. You don't know what to find in this adventure called life. Should I get a Mercedes and go on a grand adventure? Mercedes and the grand adventure is going to be up here. Getting a new apartment is going to be down here. Okay, we definitely need more cars than the devil and the wiener. You know, okay, Mercedes, getting an apartment. You know, I would say use your money for a new apartment. I don't think the adventure is good right now. It feels like that everything is a bit unstable. Everything is a bit weird to go on an adventure just yet. You do have sort of the blending of things need to be timed right to go on an adventure. You need to get things timed right to be on the grand adventure, right? Next Goddess, thank you for your donation. Zimmy's like, I'll just couch surf or something. Yeah, sure. I don't think it's time. I don't think it's time. I think you'll know when it's time, but right now it does not look like it. I would definitely say go back to the apartment. Go back, use that money for some apartment rent. You know, overall, you're just going to be more stable with the apartment. You're going to get laid more at the apartment. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the apartment just seems like it's a better option overall to spend your money on rather than going on an adventure couch surfing or whatever your options are. Whatever your options are is what I'm saying. I mean, you know, maybe buy the Scooby van. Right? Maybe buy a Scooby van and modify it so you can live in there. I mean, there are the van, My Van Life, isn't that a show? Anyway, would G reach out to restart the relationship? Said yes. We got YouTube. Is there somebody else that N is involved? Myra, thank you for your donation. We'll keep using this one. We're gonna keep using this one. You live at the beach, no problem. I mean, that's it. That's it. Living at the beach. That's the life right there. I like it. YouTube user though, is N screwing somebody else? I think N likes the independence. I'll be honest, the N just likes the independence. They like the options. Why is this looking like that? There we go. N likes the options. N likes the independence. A little bit of the Emperor card here. They just like to be on their own. They like to be sort of doing their own thing. They don't like to be tied down and all this other stuff. You got the Seven of Cups too. They just like to party. They like to party. They like to be independent. It's the way it is. I think N is that kind of person where they're just not going to be tied down with that. I mean, they are over 6 foot tall. They just don't like to be tied down like that. If they were 5'9", they would enjoy being tied down like that. Sheena enjoys the YouTube lessons. Thank you, Sheena. I appreciate you. All right, Jamie Lee, will I get promoted faster than B? We're racing. We're racing for the promotion. If I'm racing for a promotion, if I am in a competition, if I am in a brutal cage match, I'm going to go with this. You know how long it has been since we've used this? How long it has been since we've used this? It's been literally decades. Anyway, who's going to get promoted first? Oh my. Is it going to be me or is it going to be B? Let's find out who is going to get that promo. Oh man, Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Okay. Two of Wands, we're sort of Four Pentacles. We're hanging on to what we got. The Two of Wands we're looking for, but we're just not getting it. The Four of Swords is sort of delayed. I think both of y'all are delayed in getting anything, quite frankly. Both of y'all are delayed. Both of y'all are just delayed here. The Four of Swords, things are just not coming up. Things are being not where we at. Four of Pentacles, it seems like the promotion is just not being handed out as quickly as we would like. But I'm just going to say that B. I'm going to say B beat you to the promotion. B makes it faster than you. B makes it faster than you. So I'm just saying that B wins. B wins. All right. Now, what about E? E's current feelings towards me, Jamie. Let's find out if E's going to be decent to you. If E's going to love you, if E's going to make mad love on the couch to you, let's find out if, hey, do they have feelings for me anymore, or have they given up? Have they given up on that? Okay, you're looking at an Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, and a Four of Cups. Oh man, the Nine of Cups and the Four of Cups. They have emotions for you, but they're not willing to act on it. The Nine of Cups. This is sort of the pinnacle moment in the cup suit. I have a lot of good things. I have a lot of emotions, but I put it on the shelf. I have those in the background, not something that's permanent, not something that's prominent in my life. The Four of Cups, I still have these emotions, but I'm not willing to act upon this. The Four of Cups, this is not something I want, not something I'm able to accept, and not something I'm able to do. We sort of have cups spilling everywhere. We're sort of a little hovering too much over our shoulder in here. Ace of Cups is basically they need something new at this point. Do they still have emotions? Absolutely. Are they going to act on it? No. I mean, they have good feelings here. It just feels like that they need something different, something new, something a little more up their alley as it goes. Anyway, this is the Vox Arcana Tarot. We can use it for one more. Uno mas, power of the P with a double shot. Let's see. Oh no, we're going with Jamie Lee, who has a triple shot. Outlook of my business. Jamie, what kind of business you got going on over there? Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully we can get that fat cash, because you know what? You know what's better than cash is more cash, as my martial arts teacher used to say. Okay, let's find out. Page of Cups, Chariot, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, your side business. You need to expand. You're really hunched in, hunched over, grouped in, too tight. You feel like things aren't flowing, things aren't moving the way that they need to move, and you need to get them moving with the Chariot. It feels like you haven't done enough work. We haven't done enough opportunities. We haven't sort of experienced enough or moved forward enough with what we're doing with this. It's not really that serious, right? Three of Wands says we're just sort of looking, we're scanning, we're like, hey, that sure would be great if I did this. I like this idea. We need to start implementing these ideas. Neve, what's going on? Page of Cups ultimately says you're just not passionate about it as much as you need to be. You need to be 100%, like every spare moment, every spare thing. We're going with a side business. We're making a success. It needs to be upped in the priority line. The Page of Cups with the Chariot. Be more passionate, get moving on it, and don't just dream, make it happen. A lot of times it is inconvenient. It's a pain in the butt. Come home, we're tired. Want to take a nap. Come home, got to do this, got to do that. We have some free time. We want to do this. We want to relax. We worked all day, but it's a side business. You got to get more serious, got to get more passionate with it and make it happen. Power of the P makes it happen, though. I'm curious how my evening will go with the Gemini. Oh my, let's find out about that. And then we'll go Power of the P. Facebook got hacked. It seems we'll like get it back. We'll do the Facebook and the Gemini. I wonder if those two are related. I wonder if those two are related. If I'm going to get hacked by Facebook Gemini, I'm going to use the Super Linares version 2. We're going to find out how that happens, how that works. I got hacked by Gemini. Okay, we got going to go forth. We're going to make it happen. We're going to go out with a Gemini. We're going to say, hello, Gemini. How are you? Gemini is going to be like, hi, I'm okay. And then you're like, we need to go hack Facebook together. And they're like, well, okay, I get, you know, that's the way it's going to go. I think it's going to go well. Magician says that everything just kind of flows, everything works. This is one of those where it's just like a no-brainer. It doesn't feel like it's a lot of work. It doesn't feel like I have to put a lot of effort into it, a lot of innovation, a lot of, you know, I just sort of hang out and have fun. It just feels fun. You have that Nine of Wands. You don't really want to go. I mean, you don't really want to go. This is something where you're like, you know, should I be wasting my time with this? Should I go? There is a part of you that's just like wounded warrior. I don't want to go. I don't really want to deal with it. The bottom line is it's a 10. It is a 10 of Pentacles. It's a happy home, happy family. You're going to have a good time. Magician says everything flows. I don't got to work. It just magically happens, right? Catherine Home, thank you for your donation. But overall, I think it goes magical and you enjoy yourself. And that is all about having evenings out, as they say. Facebook got hacked. Does it seem I'm going to get my Facebook back? Do you really want your Facebook back? Like, does anybody use I use Facebook for groups. Like, I got groups on Facebook. I love Facebook groups. I can talk about tarot. I can talk about board games. I can see all the new board games and get people's opinions on it. Other than groups, I haven't ever like done anything on Facebook at all. Like who goes on like Facebook? I don't know. Maybe everybody except me. You know, I spend more time on Instagram, actually. Instagram has the funny videos. They got more of the information. I can see sort of cutting edge stuff. Facebook is like, nobody really announces anything on Facebook anymore. All the big names are not on Facebook, but the groups are great. Jovi, thank you for your donation. Overall, can you get your Facebook back? The 3 says yes, a celebration card. You're able to get it back. You're able to see all of the good stuff. You're able to reconnect with all of your friends and whatnot. It is going to be a pain in the butt. It's not going to be easy as far as that goes, but you're not the first one to get hacked and you're not the last one to get hacked. So, Page of Cups, don't be too upset about it, because do you really miss it? I mean, really. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. I think you are going to get, we have a thumbs up for getting our baby back ribs. Okay. Let's see. Getting our Facebook back ribs. Myra, will I be moving in with a Scorpio man? Oh my. And is it as soon as I start dating them? Wait, what? Is it as soon as I start? So you're going to start dating him and move in on the same day? Like what? What's going on? And Myra, it may be moving in first date. I mean, hey, that makes for a pretty interesting first date. I got to say that now. If I'm going to move in with a Scorpio, I mean, if I'm going to move in with a Scorpio, yeah, if I'm going to move in with a Scorpio, I'm going to do the This Might Hurt Tarot. This hashtag not all Scorpio. This might hurt tarot. Dorothy Collins, thank you for your donation. I mean, let's find out. Let's find out. We'll be moving in with the Scorpio man. Oh my. Good luck with that. Let's see. What are we doing? Where am I at? Okay. This might hurt tarot. We're going to see how serious the Scorpio man is. Is this going to be something that's possible? Are we going to be moving in with this man? Seven of Swords. Yes. This is, like I talked about on the Patreon stream, Seven of Swords is a moving in kind of card. You're grabbing your stuff, you're taking it, and you're moving it over there. So there it is. There it is. You are moving. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and Justice. If you are looking at how long, I think it's going to be 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months after you start talking about it. Because I don't think this is a topic for discussion. I don't think, it feels like that this is not really in the discussion. I feel like this is a little premature. Eight of Pentacles we need to work out the details. Not something where you're just sort of leaping in, making it happen, whatnot. 3 to 4 months after we start talking about it, we got a work card and a work card. It feels like we have to work. We really have to work, literally have to work at this. It's not going to be an easy transition. Justice, we need to balance out all the other factors too, like what kind of things are involved, how are we going to do it, all the details, all the logistics need to be there. But overall, I say yes. The first card being a Seven of Swords, we're carrying things over and doing that. Crystal, welcome to the stream. I'd like to know if my real father just passed. I would not read that. There are all sorts of legal issues and moral issues I would not read that, and I cannot read that, and I would not read that. Sorry, that's one question that I would not do. Talking about if somebody died or not, that you don't, I mean, unless it's like a private reading and in person, I wouldn't even do that on the phone. I mean, I just say, I don't know. Anyway, the Make Me an Offer from TCS had the interview from today. Let's find out. We're finding out if we can get the offer from TCS, if we can get anything like that, making it happen here. I mean, that'd be nice if we could. I know some people from TCS. I think High Priestess, like, where are you located at? Are you located around me or something? I remember all the companies and what have you. I recognize when you talk about them. Anyway, let's see. Ten of Pentacles, yes. I mean, yes, Five of Cups, Eight of Cups, and the Six of what? Whoa, that is weird. That is weird. They will make you an offer. You won't be there for very long. This seems like a transitional job. Ten of Pentacles, I'm making you an offer. Do you accept it? This is a whole lot of no. Or I'll accept it for a little bit and then I'll leave, get another notch on the resume, or I'll try to find something within the company and try to get that done. I do think that they'll make you an offer. Ten of Pentacles, I'm handing money over. Happy home, happy family with the Pentacles. But why are you so disappointed in it? Is it a lowball offer? Do you have to negotiate it out? Six of Wands says overall this will be beneficial for you. They will make an offer. You didn't ask me about rejecting it, whatnot, lowball an offer, but that may be coming. You kind of have two disappointing cards right after the offer. Something's happening with the offer. Maybe I need to get in there just to get another notch on the resume or put the company there. Maybe they have some insider things where I can make a move and get another job within there or something like that. But we got Ninja Assassin and we got Miss Ninja. I mean, we got a lot of ninjas in here. I mean, y'all sneaking in with a ninja. We got shurikens flying all over this place. Linda, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We got caltrops on the ground. We got shurikens flying around. I'm just saying, a bunch of ninjas in here. Got Kim the Ninja. We got Ninja Assassin 47. All right, how does Anthony feel about me? Let's find out about that stuff. Let's ditch the This Might Hurt Tarot and go with and go with a little bit of a Chiro Marchetti deck. I like it. I like it. I think it's going to be all right. It's going to be, maybe the ninja assassin will assassinate the other ninja. Maybe the ninjas will get in a fight like on the movies where they're flying through the air. I had a family member who's very sick trying to help her. Oh, okay, I see. All right. Jamie Lee, thank you for your other donation. Dorothy Collins, thank you for your donation as well. The three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Interesting. How does somebody feel about me? It feels like they don't want to deal with you. I mean, it does feel like they don't want to deal with you. You do have sort of a throwing past, moving past, not really want to deal with reality, moving to the next big thing, going to the next dealio. A Seven of Pentacles into Three of Pentacles, sort of just declining as this. I work towards this, but I just haven't seen any reward from it. It's not something that I'm getting rewards or anything like that. Seven of Wands, I'm just sort of defensive at this point, not something I want to deal with. It just feels like they don't want to deal with it. It feels like it's just not there. Overall, I would say that I wouldn't hold my breath. I just wouldn't hold my breath. Dorothy Collins, did I miss my turn? Dorothy, you're like a good 30 minutes away. Like Dorothy, you're way, 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 way far away. Let's see. Dorothy, yeah, you'd like just donated. Dorothy Collins. Yeah. You're a ways away unless everything in here is having an error. We got Cappy, we got LaShamus Rocky, YouTube user, Jamie Power the P. We got a one ninja, two ninja, three ninjas. No, you like just donated and it's going to be a long time. Jamie Lee, thank you for your other donation. All right. Let's go with the next read. We got 45 readings to do. So, no, we got 45 donations. We're about halfway through. By the way, in case you're like, my God, that's a lot of donations. I'm just saying it's a Tarot Oracle show.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle show.
This is a light night. This is a light night. We've had 65 donations before. Alaya, is the S-Corp S enjoying our conversation, or he's like, whatever. Is the S-Corp S. I mean, hey, if you're not happy with the S-Corp, you can always move to a sole contractor. I mean, if they're not happy, they can move to the sole contractor, is what I'm saying. The sole proprietor, sole contractor. Anyway, is S-Corp enjoying our conversations? Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Devil. They are, but they're kind of wasting your time. Okay, no, all right. Now, everybody got to calm down. I'm just saying they're wasting your time. The Devil action with a Five of Swords reverse. It's like, I don't want to be defeated. I'm just doing this because I just do it. It definitely not a whatever, but they are wasting your time in a big way. You do have the Queen of Swords here. This is not something you're going to benefit from. It's something that's kind of challenged with the conversations. Ultimately, it just kind of fizzles out and doesn't lead anywhere, right? The Devil is just sort of action waiting to be taken, action not realized, action not being there. And they just wait. It just the way it is. KD knows. KD, you just gotta calm down. You gotta take that. I mean, I'm just saying. I am just saying that calming tea. That's a hell of a tea. A Lover, the favorite name I ever have in here. How does Alan feel about our previous conversation? Everybody's having all these good conversations. Like, everybody's having a conversation over here. It's hard for me to talk to anybody. Everybody's busy. Everybody's doing this. Everybody's doing that. Everybody's having these wild conversations. I mean, my girlfriend gets home late. I get off the stream, and everybody's busy. So I don't have any good conversations anymore. I just have like a, what'd you do today, kind of thing. So yeah, those conversations. Anyway, everybody seems to be having them except me, Well, but how does Alan feel about this conversation? Well, they're having a conversation with the Lover. That's, as long as you're having a conversation with the Lover, everything in your life is much better. Sheena, thank you for your other donation. Everything is better with a good conversation. King of Wands, they like it. They appreciate it. They look forward to the next one. Queen of Swords with a devil. What's going on with the devil is the last card. What the hell is going on here? What's going on here? I'm not calm anymore. The devil is the last card. Got his hand behind his back. What has he got back there? Is he scratching his butt? The king and the queen. The king and the queen. Myra, thank you for your donation. We got a gazillion donate. If you're in the queue, you're going to be here a while. Anyway, Alan feels like that the conversation could have went better. The king and the king of wands with a queen of swords. Alan feels like that he put forth a lot of effort. He didn't get a lot of results. He put forward a lot of effort. He put things out on the line. He's just not getting the results that he wanted. He feels like you're being unfair. The Queen of Swords. You're being a little bit unfair in this interaction or all of this other stuff. The Devil card. He feels like that you could be a little bit better. He feels like you could be a little bit better. But, this is just feelings. Feelings are not realities. If they were, reality would be all over the place. So overall, he expected more. He feels like you're not being fair. He feels like you could have needed better conversation. He feels like he didn't get represented enough. So that is the way. Sigma, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you, Sigma. I used to do Six Sigma, but now we do, I used to do Six Sigma was like this big thing in business. Then they went to the waterfall, and now they went to the lean agile, the way it is. SH, I don't know if you want me to say your real name on stream, but SH, thank you for your PayPal donation. I appreciate you. Okay, we got T-Rod. Will the Gemini want to reconcile, and what are their feelings? We got Geminis, we got Scorpios. Everybody's got something in the pot tonight. Amanda, what's going on? Been a minute? What is going on? Been a minute. Sigma, I got your PayPal donation. Sigma, you are SH. I got you, Sigma. You are in the queue. Okay. Sigma, you're going to be after Mama. Mama, ooh, I can't sing. Anyway, I've been talking for like 2.5 hours today straight. So my voice is going to go out eventually. But that's the way it is. When I start sounding weird, that's why. All right, T-Rod. Gemini want to reconcile. What are their feelings? 3 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. I do want to reconcile. 3 of Wands. I've been looking forward to reconciliation. I've been looking forward to something. I've been scanning the environment. I've been looking around. I need this. I need us to be together. Again, the 6 of Pentacles, I'm willing to do whatever. At this point, I'm willing to bend over backwards with this. They want to reconcile. 6 of Pentacles is a good card for this. Knight of Wands. They're asking, why haven't you taken the initiative? Why haven't you taken this initiative? They're sort of waiting there. They're sitting there. They're sort of receptive. They got movement in the background. They're wondering if that's you back there. The 3 of Wands, they've been waiting for you. They have just been waiting for you. So yeah, they do want to reconcile. Their feelings are, let's get back in it. Let's get it done. And that's going to be important. If you give them the hint, you'd be like, hey, this is what we kind of need. Why did I finally have a good dream last night? Oh my, I don't know. We got to keep it G. What kind of dream are you talking about? I got to keep it G in here. What kind of dream are we talking about? Oh, we can use the dream tarot. Where the hell did I put the dream tarot? I don't know. I had the dream tarot over here, and now it's missing. Did it get moved? Did it get moved? Ooh, it did get moved. Okay, it did get moved. We have the Dream Tarot. We're going to use that for this message. We're going to use that for this message. Man, let's see, a little bit of a dream. Get in the dream state. Finally had a beautiful dream, and I want to know what it meant. What is going on there? Why did I finally have a nice dream? 5 of Pentacles. It's time. It's your time. 5 of Pentacles into the King of Swords and an Ace of Swords. You need to communicate with somebody. They're going to be coming around in 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks, all right? Somebody's coming around. You're going to have to communicate with them. This is a big opportunity. This is a big opportunity for you if you can play it right. The Five of Pentacles, you've been on a dry spell here. You haven't been in that mode of just having the good circulation, having the good things coming about, having all of the good stuff, right? And then you have a King of Swords as well. A King of Swords are talking about a communication, somebody new we're communicating with an Ace of Swords. We need to effectively get that communication. They're going to be around for a very small time, and you need to communicate with them and close the gap, as they say. But yeah, there you go. Good dream. I think you're going to meet someone again. 2.5 weeks this process starts. Very small window of time frame. So you're going to have to be aware and be looking for it. Mark it on your calendar. Put a Google reminder out there and make it happen. Just like Mama's making it happen. Just 10 have feelings for me romantically. Just a reminder, we got a couple of mamas, and then we are back to the Hardy reading. All right. Haven't talked lately. I miss him and he isn't telling me his feelings. You know, some people do that. Some people are a little bit stingy with the old feelings. Does Tan have feelings for me romantically? Well, let's hope that Tan has some feelings. We're going to keep using no, we're not going to use the dream. We're going to put the dream back where it belongs this time. And we are going to get the Bumbleberry Hollows Tarot and make this a fantastic read with the little bumbleberries. Because everybody needs a bumbleberry in their life. Everybody needs another bumbleberry in their life. Let's find out what's going on. We used this a couple of times tonight. We use it for both mamas. Does Tan love me? Does Tan need it to happen? Two of Cups says yes. They do have romantic feelings for you. They do. A little bit of the Two of Cups action, the Lord of Love up in here. As the first read is very good, interesting indeed. Knight of Wands, a little bit of a fiery aspect, which, you know, we'll put that up there. We'll put that up with a little bit of fiery aspect here. So Dan does have feelings for you. Ten of Swords. Are you willing to go that direction? Are you friends? Are y'all best buddies? And then you're like, do they have feelings for me romantically? Are y'all best buddies? Because it may end the friendship. Something's ending. The Ten of Swords. Maybe they're with somebody else. Maybe you're with somebody else. Needs to end. Maybe they're in the friendship if you do get involved romantically. But the Ten of Swords does indicate that something is indeed going to end. Something is coming to a close if we take this and run with it. But now, will Tan and you start a relationship with each other? Will we get the love of that Two of Cups and make it happen? Maybe. Are you willing to sacrifice whatever it is? Are you willing to make the sacrifice to make this? King of Cups is yes. Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands? Sure. I love it. A couple of cups, really good feelings, really good emotions. I think you got it all set emotionally. I think it's very strong emotions here. King of Cups with a Queen of Cups. The emotional connections here, it's legit. It's going to be solid. I think it's going to be looking very good. Ace of Wands says go for it. Make it happen. Get that love. Get the heart of hearts up in here. Make some passionate love. Get it down there.
Music to make love to.
And make it happen. Be friends no more, and now be boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you want to be. Anyway, we got the Hardy reading now. We do. We're finally here. They're like, when is my damn reading? I paid a year ago. Sigma's up though. What's the next? What? Were you able to get the whole question? Sigma. It says, what's the next? Oh, man. Let's see. When did you say that? You said that a while back. Let me scroll around. Maybe it truncated it? Sigma, do you want to let me know? What's the next what? What's the next what? Is there something I'm missing? Sigma said... I got Sheena, I got YouTube user, scrolling around here I got Crystal. I have no idea. Maybe my thing. I sent PayPal. What's the next? And I don't know. What's the next? Oh, what's next in love? I got you. Toru, thank you for your donation. We got a lot of new people tonight. If you're new and you like what you see, hit that like and the sub button. I'm a YouTuber. I need the likes and sub. It makes people come around, hang out. You got the best community on the tarot channels of all of YouTube right here. I got all sorts of supportive, loving, wonderful people here. I'm here every single night for the rest of your life. You got to hit that like and sub button. I put a lot of effort and a lot of work and a lot of good videos. I got a lot of cool stuff going on, and you know. Anyway, what's next in love? What's next in love? We need some passion. We need some love. We need it to happen right now, you know? Okay, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. I think you're really looking for an earth sign right now. That's your next opportunity. I think you're looking at somebody. I think you're looking at somebody who's interested in a real relationship. The 10 of Pentacles. They've had a little bit of some issues with some other people. They're ready to move in. They're ready, not literally move in. They're ready to move on and be a good influence. And that's kind of where they're there. They're an influencer, not a TikTok influencer. They're like a real influencer. This is somebody of means. This is an earth sign. They're very sort of dependable, very good. A little bit on the boring side, but I think that's okay long run. 6 of Wands talks about the Lord of Victory. You'd have a victorious feel. You have good feelings, good things coming in here. Overall, I like the possibilities. I like where they're going with this. Overall, it looks like a nice solid relationship if you're willing to kind of go forth and make it happen, because there are some things you need to do some work here. Knight of Pentacles says, you know, they're kind of a little bit too serious sometimes. They're a little bit too intense sometimes. You're going to have to kind of put up a little bit needy occasionally. If you can put up with a little bit of they don't have the rounded corners of the beautiful tarot decks. That, you know, a little bit of a jagged corner here or there. If you're able to put up with that, I think what's next in love is a very good opportunity, a very good relationship that happens right there, right then. Oh no, did my app crash? No, it didn't. Fem, what will happen if I give him a baby? Are you just going to just hand it to him? Or what's going to happen there? Are you just like, here, have a baby? He's like, give me a baby. I'm like, okay, here's your baby. He's like, look what the hell's going on over there? I don't know. What will happen if I give him a baby? If I hand him a baby, if I'm going to hand you a baby, I would do that with a playful heart tarot. Okay, if you hand over a baby, you need to do it playfully, is what I'm saying. You don't want to do it too seriously, you know, and you don't want to drop it. You want to make sure if you hand off the baby, you want to make sure it's well wrapped. You want to make sure they got it before you release. Okay, let's find out. What if I hand him a baby? What is going to happen? YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. By the way, we are ending soon because we got like 55 readings to do. So, you know, we got 55 readings to do. All right, let's see. All right, if I hand him the baby, what's going to happen? The Empress. You're going to have a happy home, happy family. I like it. I think handing them the baby, having the baby, it looks good. I mean, you know, obviously, don't hand anybody a baby based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But I'm just saying, the Empress says it's going to be a good time for all. I think you do end up doing it. 4 of Swords says you need to wait and plan. You need to plan this out a little better, though. Plan it out a little better. Write down the good stuff, the bad stuff. Write down all of the different combos, or like the Mortal Kombat combos. You want to write them all down. That 4 of Swords says take some time and plan it out. You don't want to hand them a baby just immediately. You want to make sure you have everything planned out correctly, because the Page of Wands says you may be making a mistake. Overall, I think that you end up doing it, and overall, I think it works out for the better. So there you go. I think it works out for the better. Does it make a more stable connection? No. I think that was pretty clear from that reading, though. A little bit of a page action said, you know, it doesn't make a more stable connection. That's the thing with the baby. You got to have a pretty good connection, a pretty good relationship as is, because the baby does introduce a little more stress into the situation that you may not be prepared for. It may make a volatile situation even more volatile. Can we do a general on the thing? Okay. Can we do, a general worldview? Okay, we're going to reword this so I don't get banned. Next, Goddess. In case you haven't heard, YouTube will ban you over damn near anything. So, okay, a general for the world. Okay. We're going to do a general for the world with all of that stuff. Okay, we had to reword it because, YouTube. Because YouTube. Okay, see, I didn't even say any of the words. I just said YouTube. All right, because of YouTube, we have to reword this and make it a little more PC. Okay, well, I thought I threw these away. Apparently, I got more than one to throw away. All right, oh man. Okay, let's do a general for the world. The hermit, they kind of own their own. The hermit, they do feel on their own. They do feel isolated. They feel like not enough help is coming. Not enough things are happening. Not enough things are being assisted and all this other stuff. The hermit, I feel on my own. I feel like I'm by myself up in here. The moon, I think things are resolved within 30 days. Things are resolved within 30 days. You got a moon cycle coming through. I think that by the next full moon, you do have a resolution, not necessarily a permanent resolution, but you have something that happens that resolves the situation. Hanged Man said that the situation is never agreed upon. This person doesn't agree about what this person's saying, that this person's saying they don't agree with this person, they don't agree with that person. I don't think you have two sides anymore. I think you have like 5 different sides of the coin where everybody thinks their own opinion. Everybody's got their own spin on it. The Hanged Man said we never really agree upon everything. We got 50 different sides of the coin. Ten of Swords. There is something drastic that may happen here. The Ten of Swords, abrupt ending, a final ending, a conclusion to everything is a bit final, right? So we do have the moon, things will be sort of resolved a little bit, but the conclusion is a bit of a dramatic finale there. So yeah, you do have the Ten of Swords is a sudden stop, like everything just goes boop, stops. So I think you have a sudden stop to the situations that could be happening and all of this other stuff. Myra wants to know when she can first stop in her first car. When will I get that car? When can I find some good stuff? When can I run around and go to the store independently? If I'm going to be a new car, I'm going to use the Wonder World Tarot because that is what's going to happen. Beautiful Wonder World Tarot. You can pre-order this on Push Kitty's site, by the way, and let's see where that goes. See about getting you a car right now. Myra, getting a used car is quite expensive. They're up like 40%, Used cars are up like 40%. Okay, funny story time with Tio one more time. I bought a new car in 2014. I spent $25,000 on that new car. In 2014, brand new car. Today, I could sell it for $26,000. Now, again, I spent $24,000 in 2014. Right now, the price for my used car, if I were to sell it, is $26,000. So I basically made $2,000 driving this car around for what? For 7 years. So that is quite dramatic, I got to say. Anyway, story time with Tio. Everybody loves it. People tell me inflation ain't that bad, and then I tell them what I just told them. I'm like, really? Okay, let me know. Tell me. Let me know how bad it's not. All right, what car? It's a Honda. It's a Honda Accord. Anyway, all right, 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and the High Priestess combo up here. When will you be getting your first car? October 8th. There you go. There's your first car. October 8th. Something's up between now and October 8th. You end up getting it on October 8th. You got a 9, you got a 5, you got a little bit of a 2 action in there. I'm just saying, you're looking at October 8th. because there is some concern, there's some worry about getting the car, but the way it happens, and that Five of Swords, it does feel like that, you kind of have some ways to go before we get. But the High Priestess says you get some information, things are cool, things are amazing, and you get it on October 8th. I mean, we're going way out. We're going way out on a limb on this. YouTube user, another question about N, because N seems to be on our mind tonight. Let's find out. I sent in a text telling him he blew his chance, bro. You blew your chance. Again, how will they feel when I'm going to focus on work? He's 5'11". Wait a minute. You're dating somebody 5'11"? Is that with shoes? Is that with boots? If he has no shoes on and he stands on a thing drive on out and come see me on October 8th when you get your new car. Okay, now, he blew it again, blew the choice. How does he feel about this? He's only 5'11". Is that with shoes, though? Is that, like, if he takes off his shoes and socks and he stands up straight, how tall is he? I mean, is the rule that you need, if you're 6 foot with shoes, or if you got lifts or something like that, or what if he's on a curb and you're not on the curb and you're kind of talking, you're like, oh my, he's really tall, and he's always on a curb. The only time he'll meet you is when he's on an incline. I mean, does that count too? Anyway, how do they feel? You blew it again. Five of Coins. They know they blew it again. They know they haven't changed. They know they have not changed here. They knew the Seven of Wands, you'd be defensive about everything because they haven't made the progress that they were looking for. They have not made any progress. They haven't made any progress with this. The Two of Cups, though, they still want a chance anyway. They want you to accept them as they are, with the games, with the coming back and forth. They just want you to accept them as they are. And I don't think that's possible. I don't think they're going to make you happy. And the bottom line, you need to be happy in life. You need to be happy in life. That's what I'm saying. Katie, aren't you like 5'9"? I think I'm 5'10". With shoes, I'm 5'11". With shoes, I am 5'11". It's what I'm saying. With lifts, I'm 6. With licks, I'm 6 foot. Anyway, if I stand on a curb, I'm 6'3". Sheena wants to know something. I don't know what Sheena wants to know. Let's look. Let's see. Sheena wants to know. Oh my God, Becky, look at that deck. Ultraviolet. I mean, it is the, oh, Sheena. Oh man, I get the weirdest questions. Okay. Will a boyfriend change and stop lying to me? You know who has time for games and lies? Nobody. Nobody has time for games and lies and all the dirty things. Six of Wands, yes, they will. They'll make the adjustments they need. They will make the adjustments that are required. The Hierophant, they're taking this very seriously. They're looking at this very seriously from a distance. Six of Wands says they're going to do the work. They're going to make it happen. They're going to ride the horse in here. And the Lovers, they're going to be a better person. They will lie no more. It'll be a thumbs up situation. No more lies, no more games, just lovin's. Hooray! Just the meaningful lovin's that needs to happen. The McLovins. All right. Yes, they will change. They will make it happen. Jovi, are the bugs from my boyfriend? All right. What tarot do you use to find out if the bugs are from the boyfriend? Oh man, if you wait around the stream long enough, you've heard every single question possible, okay? Since there are a lot of bugs inside of this tarot deck, we're going to use this one. we're going to use this one. I mean, KD, I'd like your opinion here. What deck would you use to find out if the bugs are from the boyfriend? Because there's a lot of insects in this deck right here. And I mean, if we're going to find out, we're going to find out from here. Because you do need to catch the origin of those bugs. Because if you itch the next day, it's probably from the boyfriend. If you start itching from the next day, it's probably from the boyfriend. This might hurt tarot, the oops tarot. I don't know. All right. Oh, man. I mean, all right. All right. Oh, man.
Oh, baby.
I don't, probably yes. All right. Oh, man. I think so. We got the Fool. We took an adventure with that boyfriend. We went on an adventure. We did it. We did it like this. We did it like that. We did it with the wiffle ball bat. And the Fool says that we took that adventure, and after that adventure was over, we carried something away. All right, that's Seven of Swords. We carried something out of this. We did. We had an adventure. We carried it away. What did we carry? We carried the bugs. We have the little bug vehicle. We have the bugs in the boat with us, and we took them right home with us. This is something that could need some medication. This is something we may need to see the doctor about. We may need to be on medication for a little bit to get rid of these bugs. But they definitely came from the boyfriend. I mean, this KD, come on. KD, come on. Let's look at this. Let's look at how powerful tarot is, okay? Everybody is like, oh my God. Can we get tarot? Is it real? I want you to show them this reading. Are the bugs from my boyfriend? We took an adventure. We took something away, and it was bugs. Okay? That's what I'm saying. It was bugs. KD, I want credit. I want credit for picking this deck because just intuitively, I knew this was it. I knew this was the deck. I knew this was going to be the magical deck that just made it happen, because that's what I'm saying. This was gonna be the deck, and it just made it happen tonight. Made it happen. Dorothy, what's good coming towards me? Well, hopefully not the bugs from the boyfriend. Hopefully not the bugs from the boyfriend, because you know who's got time for that? Nobody. You got to check. You got to get them checked. You say, all right, before we get serious, I need to do some inspections. I need to inspect, because the inspection stage of a relationship is the most important one. You have to examine. All right. Hang on. Wait, I'm coming back. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Jovi, here's what you do. You go out on your date, you need one of these, all right? You go out on your date, and you're going to get down, and you're going to go, look, let me look real quick. I see a bug. There's a bug. And you got to identify any bugs, and you want to dodge them. This thing works wonders. I've never had any bugs from a girlfriend. You just got to get down and use one of these, and you got to get a good inspection, okay? And then after that, you're good to go. But you have to do this first. I'm just, entertainment purposes only. But anyway, Dorothy, what's good coming towards me? 3 of Swords, Death, and the 8 of Cups. Dorothy, this is a rough read. This is a rough read tonight for you, Dorothy. 3 of Swords, Death, and the 8 of Cups. We're going to spin this good, though. I think that we have a 3 of Swords, a little bit of a heartbreak, a little bit of a change coming from that. It's almost like that somebody gives you an opportunity for some changing. We have some good changes coming. We have a good kind of thing going on. The 3 of Swords and to death. We have some changes there. And the changes give us the opportunity to abandon something that is bothering us. So I do think that that's going to be okay for you. Dorothy, this is just kind of a rough read. Dorothy, are you going through a rough time? Or like we have sort of things coming through here? It just looks like a little bit of a rough time, which was not your question. But I'm just saying, a little bit of a rough time here. But Dorothy, I would just say that we have a change coming that allows you to abandon something or leave something. And that's going to be good overall. But, there we go. There we go. Yeah, overall, it's kind of a harsh read. Let's put these cards away. I think we cursed the cards. We cursed the cards with all of the bug jokes. Let's put them away. Let's go to Jamie Lee with a brand new set of cards. Outcome if I reach out to Special K. Is that going to be good, bad, indifferent? Let's go with this. Let's get a different set of cards, a brand new set of cards here with the Curious Travels indeed, and see what we can get from that. Jamie Lee, outcome if I reach out to K, if I communicate, if I connect with them, is that going to be something good? Is that going to bring in the kind of things that I need to hear? The 3 and the moon. I really think it is. First thing you have is a 3 of Cups of a celebration. Now, you are concerned about reaching out to them, and rightfully so. And I think it's a good question, because this is not something that you would do just dynamically, just easily, or anything like that. It's very sort of a concerning thing for you, the 9 of Swords. What happens if I do that? That is going to be, sort of a difficult situation. Reaching out to them, there's a bit of risk involved. Overall, I think the 3 of Cups is you get a good reaction. You get a good selection. I think things are coming in well. And the moon card as well says we go on a good journey. We go on an interesting journey, something fun, something cool. With this, there is a good emotional connection. And through the pillars we go. And I like it. I would definitely say that go ahead and reach out to Kay. Now, we want to know what their feelings are for us right now. So there's kind of where we're concerned, what we're kind of doing, by the way. I think that's going to be good to find out, right? By the way, we're still ending soon. We got a few more readings to go, and then we're going to get out of here. Let's see. Kay's true feelings for me now. Is this something that we can deal with, something that we can make happen? Let's get that. Man, the 10, that happy home, happy family from the 10 is excellent, is very good. You got a page and another page, though. It's very sort of a puppy love. I mean, you can't really put 2 pages together without getting sort of this puppy love feeling, or, kind of I'm ready to do something, but I'm just not ready for anything like super harsh, super interesting, or anything like that. The 10, happy home, happy family. I have a lot of good intentions from this. A couple of pages, though, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of throw it out there. I'm going to kind of make it happen, and I'm kind of hope for the best at this point. But I think that they do have good feelings towards you. You can't really ignore this card, especially being the first card. Very powerful, very focused indeed, and I like it. Myra likes it. How will the new job go at the airport? Let's find out what kind of action we can get at the airport. We got another. Did we do Sheena already? I think we did Sheena. Oh, yeah, 2 Sheenas. Got 2 Sheena readings. Let me look what the second reading would be. Until then, we got Myra. How will the new job go at the airport? Ooh, the Knight, the King. It's a hard job. I mean, it is a hard job. You donated for Time Worn. Okay, Time Worn, what's your question? Let me know. Thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate that. Time Worn. I don't see them typing anything. Let me know what your question is. All right. The Knight of Cups is something that you enjoy doing. I think you meet some people that are just great. You have a lot of good support people. You have a lot of good things happening. I think it's a very steady job. The King of Pentacles, rock solid, stable. They always going to need somebody. Everybody travels all the time. They always need somebody there. The King says that I work there and they always need somebody, and therefore I have a consistent job. 10 says it's a hard job. I mean, it is something where you go home and you're just like, ugh. It is a hard job sometimes. It's a challenging job. I think they do have a lot of tasks for you, a lot of things for you to do. And sometimes you're just like, geez, it's kind of rough overall, but it's good though, right? You're getting the pay, you got the stability, and making some good connections. It's just a nice job. Will I get into that specific club next semester? Let's find out. By the way, if you do love this deck, and I do, it's called the Curious Travels Tarot. It is coming to mass market soon. Soon it's coming to mass market, and it is beautiful. It is beautiful. I love it. Coco loves it too. Coco, you got to get you one. It's really nice. It reads like butter. It reads like butter. All right. Anyway, will I get into that specific club? This is a specific club. Will I get in there next semester? Wheel of Fortune, the 5. Oh, I'm going to say no, actually. I'm going to say no, actually. We're going with a thumbs down for here. You just have too much competition. You have somebody forcing you back. You have somebody sort of beating you off with a stick. Sounds with probably poor wording, but you know what I'm saying. Wheel of Fortune, you're kind of stuck with the same routine that you've always been doing. I don't think you're going to be able to get in the club. You have too much competition, too much conflict getting in there. The King, it says you're just not available. You're just not able to sort of get in that next club semester. Wheel of Fortune says you're going to have to do your own thing, right? What comes around goes around. I'm going to get into my own fortune. I'm going to get into my own steadiness. I'm going to do my own thing with that. What's always been happening in my life will continue to be what always is happening in my life. So the way it goes sometimes, you just have to get into that. Anyway, we got YouTube user, when will I meet somebody to love? I need somebody to love. And then we got Hardy donated for Time Worn. I guess I'll message you and ask you. I don't know. I'll message you and ask you what your question is, because I don't really know. Anyway, okay, YouTube, when do I meet somebody today? I think you're really looking 4 months from now is your big opportunity. I think it'll be somebody that is active, mobile. I think this is somebody that could be a little bit of a long distance. Normally when you see a Chariot and getting somebody new, sort of a failure with this, it feels like I didn't quite get what I wanted. It is somebody that's a little bit long distance, but you have a Chariot. You're going to have to go and meet them somewhere, meet halfway, whatnot. But there is a little bit of challenge getting that done overall. So there is some challenges here to getting it. It is somebody that is a bit of a distance away. Three of Pentacles says it takes a little bit of work to get this steady, to get this the way that we kind of need at the end of the day. I'm not going to say it's a failure. I'm not going to say the Lord of Defeat just sort of throws everything off, but it is a situation where you have to do a little bit of maneuvering to make this be something, basically be something decent. Anyway, maybe we should do a VR. Maybe I don't know what y'all are talking about. A little more bit on my check. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Anyway. Let's see. Will I win my case in court? Catherine Home. Let's find out. We'll do a one-carder. Win a case in court? Yes. 8 of Pentacles. You did the work. You did the hard work. You made it happen. That is good. And overall, I think it's good. Yes. I'm going to with a thumbs up and do that. Make it happen. Thumbs up. Are you still live? Yes, period. A lot of people hanging out. There we go. Here we go. A lot of people hanging out, and we're still live. Okay. All right. Had to give the update. Had to give all of the updates. And how does C feel about me? Six Sigma wants to know. How does C feel about me? Let's find out. find out what is going on with C. If C doesn't like you, there's always D, right? There's always D, E, F, G. Let's find out. If B clearly didn't work out, but C maybe could work out. Coco, have a fantastic evening. We're out of here after this reading too. Judgment, the 10, and the Queen. C gave it their best shot, and C doesn't want to deal with it anymore. C gave it their best shot, doesn't want to deal with it anymore. The 10 of Swords. I'm not willing to go forth and deal with it. I'm willing to sort of go through it and all of this other stuff, you know, the way it is, the way that it's sort of moving forward with that. The Judgment card, I tried. I gave it a shot. It didn't kind of work where it needed to be. The Queen. I got to move on. I got to make something else. I got to do something else. I got to make some things happen with that situation. And that is it from me. Thank you for the gazillion donations. How many did we have? Jeez, we had 50 donations tonight. Thank you all so much for your generous donations, for hanging out with me, being a part of my life, and being a part of my stream. I love all of y'all, every one of y'all.
I love you.
And we will see you tomorrow.